We just bought a 20-acre abandoned off-grid homestead in the middle of nowhere.
Look, we got furniture. We'll get someone to clean that up.
We're the ones that gotta clean this up. This is insane. Holy cow.
I thought I knew what this property had on it until you start doing more digging. There's just jars full of yellow fluid and unknown substance here. And now I'm really starting to question what else we're gonna uncover. Now, when we bought this property, we were informed that there was a good amount of squatters here.
After you.
There is a safe right here.
Somebody already tried to break into it. I wonder if it's open or not.
And when I say abandoned, I mean abandoned.
I think it's broken.
What'd you do?
Yikes. We have never done anything like this before, and we are so excited to show you around.
Dude, I hope we know what we're getting ourselves into.
I don't think we do. What is that?
What?
I'm just letting you know, if that spider lands on me, we're selling this place.
Yo, I've counted 3 abandoned structures already. Oh my goodness, you gotta see inside here.
Hello?
Wait, you hear something or what?
Maybe it was a squirrel? But let's go check out some of these abandoned structures.
I mean, the amount of clearing we have to do, and this is only one of 3 abandoned structures right here. Look at this mess.
And we can't tell if this was like 2 separate or... I'm thinking this was all one structure, but this has been abandoned for years.
Well, check this out.
Oh my gosh, be careful.
Look at this thing. This is like an old brick oven. Holy crap. Now this we could do something with later.
You think?
I don't know if we even want to knock this down. See, my whole goal going forward is make use of what we have. I don't want to just go knocking everything down. I mean, I bet there's some wicked stories, some history through here.
I can only imagine what's buried underneath all of this. Like, we have a lot to clean up. So do you think that this was all one house and this was the fireplace?
So I want to say the last time somebody lived on this property was like the early 90s, right?
I mean, from the looks of it, could be longer. Look at that nail right there.
Oh man, is your tetanus up to date?
It should be, but I believe I'll be getting another tetanus soon.
Oof. I don't think mine's up to date.
Oh boy. Well, just watch where you step. Are those like steel toe or what do you got?
Oh, my boots? Yeah, they're steel toe.
Okay. Now, what was this? Holy crap.
Dude, this is wicked crazy.
Okay, just make sure, sometimes snakes like to hang up in the ceiling. It might collapse, so just be careful. Here, let me see.
I love how the pregnant woman's like, here, let me see. Nice, 24 weeks pregnant, and you're like, here, let me take the lead on this.
Oh yeah, I sometimes forget I'm pregnant, so I should probably take it easy. I'm just so excited.
We got a door here.
I don't think we need to enter through the door.
Okay. We have no idea what we're getting ourselves into by any means. No experience with any of this. Our background is ER nursing. What are we thinking? What is that?
It's on your chest. It's like one of those.
Oh, we got this. The amount of overgrowth and just everything is so abandoned. All right, so that's one abandoned structure.
1.5. I don't even know what you call this, but we are just getting started because there is so much to this property.
Definitely watch for ticks out here though.
Oh my gosh, you already have one on your back. Oh boy, that scares me. We'll have to be very careful.
Okay.
Ticks.
Place is a mixture of Lyme's disease, tetanus. To say tackling this 20-acre abandoned off-grid homestead is going to be a challenge is an absolute understatement. This is gonna work us, and I mean work us to our core. All right, here's a second structure over here. Come here.
Okay.
Look at this. Wow. Oh my goodness.
Why is all that inside of it?
Oh, dude, did you see inside here?
Like how or why?
Look at all these old cans in here. This is cool. We got a bunch of old Coke cans. Do you remember drinking RC Cola back in the day?
Yes.
This is all in here. These old Pepsi cans, old Coke cans.
I've always wanted to own a shopping cart.
Oh, wow. Yeah, look at that. Now that is...
Make sure there's no snakes above you in the ceiling.
Oh, yeah. That's definitely not out of the question.
There's definitely spiders. I see one up there.
I thought I knew what this property had on it until you start doing more digging. And now I'm really starting to question what else we're gonna uncover. Man, I don't think any of this is salvageable at all so far.
It's just like the amount of work it's gonna take to knock everything down, clean it up. Look back here. There's like this cage. I don't know if this was a coop at one point for chickens or what.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's so weird.
It's kind of creepy.
That is very creepy. Could you imagine that this was like a colt out here?
Ooh.
That'd be so scary. I want to know the backstory on this place. The amount of overgrowth that we're gonna have to deal with out here, babe, it makes the Jungle Book look like Little House on the Prairie. This is insane. We're at the clear. There's so much clearing. Do you even realize how much clearing we're gonna have to do? And with 20 acres.
Wow.
20 acres.
You know, sometimes we get ourselves into some situations that make for some problem solving, especially with the baby coming. I'm just thinking about how much needs to be done before baby Hanks arrives. Like, we don't have much time.
This was a good idea when it was February, and now it's getting into summer months in the south.
It like skips over spring in the south and goes right to summer.
We're gonna be working through all this in the dead of the heat.
This tree right here, I think it's a magnolia. But look how beautiful that is. There's like these George of the Jungle vines everywhere.
You know, as we're looking at this though, I'm getting some massive ideas of what we can do. The amount of wood that we have on this property, and we have timber rights. I just learned about that. So we have rights to all this wood. Maybe we could just make use of it. As we're getting rid of it, we can use it. The gears are starting to churn up here. I'm getting some ideas going. So as we're kind of problem solving, making our way through this, I don't know about you, but I already feel like these two structures need to be gone. So we're gonna have to scrap all this up, figure out a way to get rid of it. Whether one, we just totally get it into the dump, or two, we scrap it and make some money off of it. But before we can even do that, we gotta do so much clearing on this land.
It looks like with all this wood here, they were planning on adding on or building, but it's been here so long that all that wood is just rotted. I think the real challenge is gonna be able to see how much can we salvage, reuse, recycle from structures that have been abandoned for many, many decades.
And if you thought that was a lot to deal with, wait till we get to abandoned structure number 2, right around the corner, right here.
Yes.
Man, we have our work cut out for us.
So I do know from my history that this is a mobile home that was placed here somewhere in the early 90s. And hey, look at how well it held up. Oh, you're only seeing this angle. Well, let's give you a different angle. Follow me.
Hey, I don't know if I ever caught this before, but did you notice this pipe sticking out of the ground right here?
Yes.
What is that?
That is what used to be a well, potentially. Like, I think that's what the inspectors discovered, that it could be a well that will not be able to be used.
So we're gonna have to dig our own well.
I thought that they could do something with that, but yeah, apparently they're gonna have to just dig a new one.
Wonder how much that's gonna cost.
Because you have to imagine, before we take down structures and potentially do some burning, we gotta have water. So like, everything has to be done in a specific order.
I mean, we got lots of shade around here. This is absolutely gorgeous. I do love the shade, so I don't want to get tree happy with cutting everything down. This is what's gonna save us from the heat this summer.
Yeah.
I know I say that. I know we're in the south. I get it. I do. But every little bit helps.
Wow. When you hit it from this angle, it's just like, yikes. I'm guessing fallen trees, maybe some storms. I'm not sure what happened to this. Mind your step.
Oh my goodness.
After you. I'll stand here. I know my place.
Oh my
and it's
goodness.
not within this rubbish.
What kind of snakes we got out here? Copperheads, rattlers. What else we got?
Probably a little bit of everything.
All right, great. Actually, part of this is still standing back here. You gotta see this. You don't think we're gonna like uncover anything in here, do you? Oh man, what if there was like a face staring back at us under here? That would freak me out so bad. That is so creepy. Yeah, I think I see a basket for golf balls. Is there a driving range around here?
Hey, you could just hit golf balls wherever you want. This is your land now. If I say it's okay. Go ahead and go see what you can see in there. What is that?
What?
That wiggly thing.
Where?
Is that a baby snake?
Oh.
What is that?
How's that moving? That's a snake's tail.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah. Let go of this. That is crazy, and it's still moving. How is that even possible?
Okay, is that a baby and there's a mama close by? Be careful. I'll stay over here.
All right.
Make sure after you step, you listen for like hissing or something. You're making me nervous. Be careful. What are you seeing?
More abandoned everything. Anything you can imagine, it's abandoned.
Is it too unsafe to go inside?
It looks pretty rough in here. Wow. This is absolutely gnarly. There's stuff sticking out of the ground here with fluids in it. The amount of trash and junk that is in here is astounding. I mean, we got like a stove burner or something hanging off a roof inside here. I definitely need to get a tetanus shot ASAP. The amount of rusty nails that are around here is crazy. This is gonna make for a crazy before and after when we get all this cleaned up. I mean, what are we gonna do with all this?
My mind is going like a million miles a minute, but for good reason, because I have so many ideas for this property.
I'm not seeing any resources whatsoever inside there, which kind of reemphasizes how much we don't have any water, any electricity out here. We are literally starting from scratch.
Nothing.
Nothing. Oh, is that what I think it is? Come here, check this out. Look at, they got a rifle scope here. Isn't that cool?
There are
Trippy.
so many like trapped like cages.
Oh, it works.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
Oh, it does. Interesting.
What else are we gonna find out here? We don't know. We'll hold on to that for later.
I just like to know the backstory to all this. Like, who decided that I'm gonna put all the planter buckets in this one area? It'd be nice to reuse this thing.
Yeah, kind of already starting to reuse things. That's a good idea.
Wait,
What is this right here? No way. There is a safe right here. Look at this. No
Wait.
way. That is cool.
Somebody
Look at that.
already tried to break into it. I wonder if it's open or not.
Okay, well, we don't have the tools for that right now, but we'll get tools and we're gonna tackle this next.
Yeah, we need a crowbar for another day, for another episode. We are gonna try to break into the safe and see what's inside.
Oh, that's sick.
Wait, there's so many. This just keeps going.
This is all of our property here. All of this. 20 acres, when you put that on paper, it's like, ah, it's 20 acres. But when you see it in real person, you're like, this is 20 acres.
A lot of you guys might be wondering why. Why, Hanks? Why would you buy something that needs so much work right when a baby's about to come? Why so many acres? Why? That's a great question. That's a really great question. I don't know, we just fell in love with the beauty of this place hidden beneath all the junk and all the structures. We've always wanted to own property with lots of forest, lots of land. And though there's a lot to be done here, we just see it as this project that we can undergo and make it something amazing.
Like, we want to make it our own.
Yes.
That's what we're getting at, is we want to take all this, start from scratch, start at the drawing board, and just see what we can uncover, what we can do with it. We have so many incredible ideas. And trust me when I say, I promise you, these are gonna be the best videos that we have ever created on our channel by far. Because this is literally the first time we've ever done anything like this in our entire lives. But to take on something this huge at one time and just jump in with both feet, not only overwhelming, but exciting.
And it's deeper than we just buy a property and we develop it and go from there. We were under the impression that if we ever were to get a house or property, that we can only buy something that is move-in ready because we have no experience. I always thought, well, you can't just buy a property and build on it because we don't have experience in that. And then I thought, well, why not? Why can't we just learn as we go? Why can't we take on something we've never done before and just go for it? I think we thought that's what we had to do, was hold ourselves back. We're not going to do that. We're going to take on something that is way out of our league and show you guys that it's possible. So we're told that there is absolutely no electricity on this property, but I keep seeing clues throughout telling me that there might be electricity.
Yeah, it definitely seems like some kind of off-grid going with the abandoned homestead theme.
It's going to be years of getting rid of junk, not months, years.
A lot of this overgrowth should clean up pretty easily. Like a lot of this is dead wood, so we should be able to get that cleaned up. And it looks like we have some basic paths to work with too.
A lot of walking trails that we can clear and just be able to walk around. I love it. You know, we've been on the road full time for 9 years now, and to have a place that is so open and private like this, it's kind of making our heads a little dizzy.
It just keeps going and going and going and going.
Now, I know you guys have seen a lot, but we are still just getting started.
Yeah, we got another abandoned home structure right down the road.
And another feature that is kind of concerning because we don't know what's in it.
Let's go, let's go. I'm excited, a little scared.
Catch me.
Okay. Oh, there it is.
Oh, there it is.
This is a freaky one. This thing has so much stuff in it. You got a bathtub out here?
Oh man, I've been wanting to take a bath for so long. It's perfect.
Now, when we bought this property, we were informed that there was a good amount of squatters here. I don't think they're here anymore, but it is kind of one of those things that we want to make sure we get addressed sooner than later. I mean, it definitely looks like someone was living here. What's up here? Oh, I don't want to know. There's something in that. Nope.
Out of all the structures we've looked at, this one is the most stable. I guess you can call it that.
Yeah, there was definitely someone living in here. Check this out.
Yikes.
Just watch your step. The floor is all rotted. You can definitely tell people are living here. Like, look, there's like a urinal here. Ew.
Wow.
Remember this from the hospital?
Yeah.
Working in the ER? Oh, is it full? I don't even know.
I don't even know like what we would do with this. Everything looks rotted, to be honest.
Well, maybe some of this could be reused. You know, these rafters look in good shape. Look at all these pickles, though. What is up with the pickles? There's pickles everywhere.
Oh, that's so gross.
It's disgusting.
What's the expiration on this pickles?
Oh, the disgusting part is there's just jars full of yellow fluid and unknown substance here. So, is that an egg? That's a huge egg. What is that?
What is that? I don't want to touch anything.
What is that?
A spatula?
All right, I already came up with a name for this. Let's call it the Pickle House.
The pickle shack.
The Pickle Shack. That's a good one.
Yeah.
We'll call that the Pickle Shack.
All right.
All right, so if we talk about the Pickle Shack, right here.
This is what we're referring to, the pickle shack. We'll have to get a sign for it.
We're definitely gonna have ticks on us after this.
Ow!
Oh, gnarly. Hey, wouldn't you know it? More junk.
No way.
Oh yeah, more junk. I can't even see you over the overgrowth.
I'm over here. By the pickle shack.
We got a hole down here. I don't know what kind of creature is living down that thing. Wow. How does anyone let the property get like this? That's what I want to know.
We've gone about 1,700 steps since we started. It's a lot. And we're not even at the back of it yet.
Imagine all this, just getting all this cleared up. An abandoned boat. Look at this.
I was worried this property wasn't going to come with a boat.
Case of fire season. Got a fire extinguisher.
Perfect.
What if it works? No.
Remember, pull, aim,
Squeeze, sweep.
Yes.
Remember that from nursing, don't we?
Pass.
Pass.
What do you think? This boat would float?
Questionable.
It's questionable.
She looks a little aged.
But it's holding water.
Just on the wrong side.
I think we should definitely try to get this thing fix this up and try to float her.
Yeah. Woo! This is cool.
All right, we'll just park it here for now. Now, this is a feature I was so excited this property had, and I can't wait for you guys to see it. But we might want to be quiet. And I say that because there could be a surprise. Shh. Whoa!
What was
Something just made a noise and jumped in the water. I don't know what that was.
Is there alligators back here? Oh, look, there's a snake. There's a snake right there.
Oh my gosh. Dude, that thing's huge. What is that?
I don't know. Is that a copperhead? Or is that like a water snake? I'm not a snake expert, so if you're in the comments, comment what kind of snake that is. So I know this doesn't look like a lot on the outside. It's a little dark and scary, but believe it or not, this is our actual own spring-fed pond, meaning it will never dry up. It is a freshwater spring.
So go ahead, jump in.
We don't know if there's alligators in there. We have no idea. Every time we walk up to it though, we see some splashes, so it could be a multitude of things.
But how cool would it be if a gator wasn't there? Like, we got a gator for free with the property. We didn't have to pay for it.
Now that is some positive thinking.
I'm thinking some beach chairs.
Dude,
right
I'm gonna
here.
get all this cleaned up. I guarantee it. All around the pond, we'll get this cleaned up. This could be a freshwater fishing pond for the family. Like, we can actually see what's inside here, do some investigating, see if there's alligators, what kind of fish are in there. I have a lot of plans for this.
Wow. I'm so excited.
We're only getting started.
Yeah, I'd like to say we both will be able to tackle this together, but there's gonna be so much that I cannot do because of the pregnancy. We have that going for us.
And we're on a limited timeline because we need to get utilities installed. We got to get power. We got to get water out here so that we can actually move and live on this land before the baby comes. We promise you, this is only just the start. These videos are going to get so out of hand, and starting next week, we're just jumping in and going for it. So make sure you hit the subscribe button. It's absolutely free. We love having you guys here. We'll see you guys next Thursday.